is ERi-TV you're watching, dear viewers. Welcome to English News Broadcast for this hour. I'm your reporter, Bersabet Takhla, and following are the major headlines for today. A 5.6 Richter earthquake in Erafel area. Fifth Conference of the National Council of Eritrean American in Seattle. Niger suspends export of uranium and gold to France. And Iran's crude oil exports to China tripled since 2020. On your local news, a 5.6 magnitude earthquake occurred in Erafel area in the northern Red Sea region last night, and a 4.7 scale earthquake struck the same region today. The tremors were felt in the central region and in some areas of the southern, Ansaba, northern Red Sea and Gashbarka regions. According to report from the area, 5 houses were damaged and no other destructions or loss of life was reported. It is to be recalled that on July 2 this year, a 4.2 Richter of earthquake had occurred in the same area. The 5th Conference of the National Council of Eritrean American convened on August 1 in Seattle under the theme Succession of Generations for Bright Future. The conference was graced by the regional governors of Eritrea, including Ambassador Abdullah Musa of Ansaba region, Ambassador Ali Mohammed Huri of Gashbarka region, and Ms. Asmeret Abraha of the northern Red Sea region. The conference has been attended by over 500 representatives of national associations and organizations, as well as American Friends of Eritrea. Mr. Burhana Gabrahiwat, charge d'affaires at the Eritrean Embassy in the U.S., stated that the conference is unique because it is being held at a time when Eritrea has triumphed over the complex external hostilities and is marching towards a promising future. Mr. Burhana also urged a thorough review of the activities that have been carried out so far and design development programs that are appropriate for the current situation. Ambassador Ali Huri Mahamud gave also extensive briefing on the objective situation in the homeland, as well as the role of diaspora nationals in the national affairs. The participants also conducted extensive discussion on the report presented by the various heads of national organizations and associations. The conference was highlighted by a cultural trip from Eritrea. On your last local report, as part of the greening program across the country, residents of ERi subzone and members of the defense forces in the area planted over 100,000 tree seedlings. According to report, 40,000 tree seedlings were planted in Tokonda, 30,000 tree seedlings in Igela, 17,000 tree seedlings in Mosgolo Zula, and 15,000 tree seedlings in Safira. Commending the strong participation that the residents and members of the defense forces demonstrated in the program, Mr. Habtai Teswazgi, administrator of the subzone, called for reinforced participation in the water and soil conservation activities. Dear viewers, and I'll be back with your international reports after the short break. Welcome back. While protesters in Niger burned a French flag and shouted "Down with France" as they supported the coup, according to Wazobia reporters. "We have uranium, diamonds, gold, oil, and we live like slaves. We don't need the French to keep us safe," one said during the coup. The Authority of Heads of State and Government of the Economic Community of West African States has issued a 7-day ultimatum to the military in Niger Republic to restore ousted President Mohamed Bazoum to office while the border between Niger and all member states remain closed. The commander of Niger's Presidential Guard, General Abdurrahman Tishani, on Friday declared himself the head of the transitional government after his soldiers took President Mohamed Bazoum into custody on Wednesday, according to reports. In addition to the immediate cessation of budget support, all cooperation actions in the domain of security are suspended indefinitely with immediate effect, EU Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell said in a statement on Saturday. On today's final report, Iran's crude oil shipments to China have tripled over the past 3 years, up from 324,000 barrels per day in 2020 to approximately 1 million this year, despite U.S. sanctions targeting the Iranian oil exports. The latest figures by data analytics firm Kepler show. Kepler, which is also a major international tanker tracking service, said in a report that Iran's oil exports to China in 2017 and 2018 were 692,000 and 746,000 barrels per day, respectively. However, those figures dropped to 466,000 and 324,000 barrels per day in 2019 and 2020 in the wake of the U.S. unilateral withdrawal from the Iran nuclear agreement in May 2018 and its subsequent sanctions on the country's economy. The report added that the exports surged to 585,000 and 766,000 barrels per day in 2021 and 2022 and ultimately hit 1 million barrels per day this year. Dear viewers, you're still watching us on ERi-TV, and now a quick recap of the major headlines. A 5.6 Richter earthquake in Eritrea area. Fifth conference of the National Council of Eritrean American in Seattle. Niger suspends export of uranium and gold to France. And Iran's crude oil exports to China tripled since 2020. Dear viewers, that was it for today. Thanks for watching and have a good one.